What's going on, family? It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray. I'm back with some breaking news. I purposely did not release anything last night. I saw this news last night. I could have came on camera and said something, but hey, I wanted to kind of marinate it real quick, talk about it on the morning vibes. I actually talk about this on my podcast. So click on the link below. My podcast just dropped today. Please check it out. Christian Hip Hop Now podcast. But apparently, Reflection Music Group signed Danielle Apicella. Yes, Danielle Apicella. I probably say this name totally wrong, but I'm sorry, Danielle, if I got your name wrong. But yeah, Danielle Apicella is signed, and everybody's like, who? We didn't know who she was. I didn't know who she was. I remember hearing her record "Why Oh Why" with What Up RG, and looking at her history, she had 3 songs on Spotify that she released. She releases a record last night called "Silly Girl," which I thought was okay. You know, I felt like it was a good song, but it didn't really fit her. But I'm very interested, and I want you guys to comment on this section below. Let's blow that comment section up today and talk about what do you think this signing means. Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? Do you think that Reflection Music Group or RMG is trying to do what Reach Record is doing and kind of have a spin to it? Because here's my opinion. I don't know if this is a match made in heaven because Reflection Music Group is clearly a hip hop label. Now, they have 2 artists that you know in the CHH community. That's Ken and Derek Minor. Derek Minor because of his work that he did with Reach Records as pro, and Cannon really being Lecrae's, like, you know, he was on the road with Lecrae, he toured with Lecrae, he was underneath Lecrae's, like, he was Lecrae's protege for a while. And Cannon signed with RMG, and then now you have you have those 2 main guys. But everybody else, you really don't really know. I mean, they're kind of making names for themselves, but nobody has really been able to take the bull from the horns and really go past Derek Minor or Lecrae. I mean, not Lecrae, Derek Minor or Cannon. We have Brian Jawan, we have Daraj, and we have Tony Tillman. He's a veteran in the game, been in the game for years, but clearly music is not his main thing. So you have Danielle who comes on the scene, and the only one that I can compare her signing to is V Rose with Clear Sight Music Group. Clear Sight was Flame's label. She was clearly she kind of fit in our box because she was the cool girl. She could sing, and she was on everybody's like type of songs. And her songs was like popish, but it was mostly hip hopish. So the CHH community really took on V Rose. But y'all saw when V Rose signed with a pop label, it didn't really work out because her lane is kind of being like the hip hop kind of R&B kind of popish type blend, but heavy hip hop. And I think that Danielle could be the case. She had a record out that she released last night called "Silly Girl." It was okay. I had my critiques about it, but one person I think that they're trying to mimic her career after is Holland. Holland got a record right now that is on fire. Like, me and Miguel reviewed it this morning, and it was crazy. So the thing that I want to kind of ask you guys is, do you think that this is a great signing? Do you think that Reflection Music Group know what they're doing? Because unlike Reach Records, you can't compare One signing to Danielle signing, because One when she signed Reach Records, she already had some clout, you know, and Reach Records took that and kind of enhanced that. But when you got Danielle, who signed with RMG, nobody really knew who she was. She still got to prove herself. So Monday, I'm going to talk about what I think they should have done, or what they could have done, or what I think they should do. And this is just my opinion as a fan. So, but I'm curious. Let's blow this conversation section up. Let's blow it up. Let me know what you think about this signing. Again, it's the entertainer, motivator, educator, Lucky Murray. Breaking news. Danielle Apicella has signed with Reflection Music Group to become their first female artist signed to it. Let me know what you think. And until next time, people.